Hi, and welcome to an overview of Windows 8. What I aim to show you is Microsoft's latest operating system for the PC and laptop market. It is slightly different. There are some changes to how you navigate around the computer, and so I'm going to incorporate those into this video. So let's get started. One of the cool new things that Windows 8 has is the ability to use any picture on your home screen and use this as a method of password to your operating system. So you simply click on pre-designated areas that you would point out, and it will substitute as your password. However, on this computer I am using a traditional password. Now, one of the first things you'll notice with Windows 8 is that you are not greeted with the desktop, or not the desktop that you're familiar with. This is called the Metro User Desktop. It replaces the Start menu, which is why you see Start in the top left-hand corner up there, and it is how you launch and open most of your applications. So I'm going to take you to the desktop, which you'll be familiar with. And if you've used Windows 7 or Windows Vista, this should look quite familiar to you, apart from one small but not insignificant difference, is that there's no longer a Start button in the bottom left-hand corner. So, how do we launch an application if we don't have a Start button? First off, you can move your cursor to the bottom left-hand corner, and you'll get a small Start button which looks very similar to the Metro desktop. You click on that and it will take you there. Second way, which is my preferred way, is I press the Windows key and that will take me straight through. And when I want to launch an application, you can navigate with your mouse and launch an application. Or, as I prefer to do, press the Windows key and just start typing the name. Straight away, all I have to do is press enter. So, let's get back to the Metro User Desktop, and let's start, and let's show you how to navigate this. Okay, at the bottom you can see there's a slider which you can move across, and you can launch applications as shown earlier by just clicking on them. If your applications don't show up here, find a spare place on the Metro User interface, right click, and in the right hand side All Apps button appears. Click on that and you will find that every application which is installed on your computer will be shown here. If you want one of these to show up on your Metro User interface, say you use the calculator an awful lot, you can see it's not here. Simply go to your calculator by going via All Apps. Right click and pin to start. Now, you will find that it will appear at the very end. But say you want that closer to your home screen as you log in, just grab that tile, drag it across, and just put it anywhere you want to. So when you log in, calculator is just there, you can click it and it starts. Now you can do the same thing with any application that you like. Personally, I have right on the start menu there, right near where I log in, Outlook, because that's the first thing I do every morning as I check to see all my unread emails. So you're probably wondering, why has Microsoft changed what we've used for so many years, and what's the benefit, and why do we use it? Well, the tablet has made great roads into the workplace, and Windows 8 is very tablet friendly. You can use this menu very much like you do a smartphone. These applications look and feel very much like smartphone applications. Your tablet is very much a hands-on device where you're touching the screen, having buttons like this to check your weather or your shares is nice and easy. You can also see that these feed you information without having to open them. You can see the weather here. You can see you could configure your shares to have you can configure these shares to have a watch list. So you could have what shares you want to add in here, and these will display through to your start menu. So you don't actually have to open that to see what's going on. Another new thing in Windows 8 to make note of is this tile here. It's called Store. It's the Microsoft Store. And if you're familiar with using a smartphone like the iPhone or an Android phone, you'll probably find this pretty intuitive. It's very much like Google Play for Android or the Apple App Store. And it's laid out very similar as well. So you have your top free apps, your top paid apps, and you have different categories. You have games, social, we have Twitter, Facebook, and the rest. As you can see, there's a whole group of categories to choose from. Okay. And this concludes the quick what's new and how do I use it of Windows 8. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. And I look forward to following this up with another video shortly.